Hello my dear students, welcome back to chemistry class beta. So in the last class, in part 13th video class, mainly we have seen about the reactions of salts of carboxylic acids. In that type 1, that is nothing but the decarboxylation. It was very important reaction. So decarboxylation of sodium salts of carboxylic acids on heating with what, Nana? Soda lime. They forms the product is nothing but alkanes, and also we can see that hydrocarbons. So the topic we have seen in the last video, Nana, along with catalytic hydrogenation. Okay, good. So another property here, that is nothing but Kolbe's reaction under the salts of carboxylic acids category I am going to be discussed now. So what is the reaction beta? Kolbe's reaction. So Kolbe's reaction, already this reaction we have seen in the first year for the purpose of theory point of view, but in second year this is the reaction we have to be discussed for the purpose of what, Nana? Objective point of view. Okay, yes, already ये reaction तुमने first year में पढ़ाई की है बेटा. For which point of view? Theory कम objective point of view. But here is only for objective point of view in second year. Okay. Anyway, so what is the statement of Kolbe's electrolysis? So in the process of Kolbe's electrolysis, first of all we have to take aqueous electrolyte, and the electrolyte may be, it may contain sodium or potassium salt. So we can say that aqueous sodium or potassium salts of carboxylic acids, aqueous sodium or potassium salts of carboxylic acids upon means by passing electricity, it undergo the process electrolysis. Aqueous sodium or potassium salt of carboxylic acid, it is the electrolyte. By passing electricity, it undergoes what, Nana? Electrolysis. What beta? Electrolysis. So upon electrolysis of this sodium or potassium salts of carboxylic acids, here it going to be formed mainly 4 products. Out of 4 products, 2 products are obtained at anode and another 2 products are obtained at what beta? Cathode. So let me go for, sir, what are the 2 products obtained at anode? So that is nothing but the, one is nothing but alkane, and also we can say that hydrocarbon. Alkane, and one more is nothing but the CO2 gas. So alkane and carbon dioxide, these are the 2 products we are going to get at anode. Along with these 2, we are going to get the product is nothing but the alkali. What is meant by alkali beta? The meaning of alkali is nothing but one particular base, maybe sodium hydroxide or maybe potassium hydroxide. So along with alkali, here the releasing of H2 gas going to be takes place. So alkali and H2 gas, these are the 2 products we are going to be get, or we can say these 2 products are obtained at what, Nana? Electrode. The electrode is nothing but the cathode. So alkane and CO2 gas obtained at anode, alkali and H2 gas, they are obtained at what beta? Cathode. So this is the reaction, try to be remember, very important. Okay, so based on this statement, here now I am going to give you the reaction. So let me consider first of all sodium salts of what, Nana? Carboxylic acid. So the formula of sodium salt of carboxylic acid is R bonded to C double O bonded to Na. So R bond C OOH, or we can say R bonded to C double O Na. So this is nothing but what, Nana? We have to be say that sodium salt of carboxylic acid. Okay, so definitely here in Kolbe's reaction we must consider 2 moles of sodium salt of carboxylic acid. So sodium salts of carboxylic acids upon, okay, now which type of sodium salts of carboxylic acid? They are in aqueous condition, means definitely here we have to be consider that 2 moles of water molecule. So upon electrolysis, aqueous electrolyte, by passing electricity, it undergo the process is nothing but what beta? Electrolysis. So upon electrolysis, here we are going to get the product. The product is nothing but alkane. In that alkane, how many R groups are there? 2 R groups are there. I'm going to be write that R bonded to R. The name of product is called alkane. Along with that, we are going to get the CO2. CO2 gas, how many moles? 2 moles. So here we are going to get the 2 moles of CO2 gas. So alkane and CO2 gas, these 2 products, we are going to be getting anode. It won't get anode. And here 2 sodiums are there. It will take 2 OH minus from the 2 moles of water molecule. That means we have to say that here it going to be from the product is 2 moles of sodium hydroxide alkali. And water molecule contain 2 water molecules. 1 water molecule contain H plus, 2 water molecule contain means it contain 2 H plus. Such 2 H plus ions or cations, they goes to be removed in the form of H2 gas. So alkali and H2 gas, these 2 products are obtained at what beta? Cathode. I hope you understand this reaction clearly. Yes. Now let me go for consider one example. Yes. In that example here, instead of R, I want to write CH3. Everything is same. Okay. Instead of R, I am going to write CH3. Means 2 moles of CH3 bonded to COONA. The name of this compound is called sodium salt of acetic acid, and also we can say a short name, that is nothing but the sodium acetate. Sodium acetate. When it was in which condition? Aqueous condition, means 2 moles of water molecule. So aqueous sodium salt of acetic acid, or we can say aqueous sodium acetate. Each upon electrolysis. So it's going to be from how many products, Nana? 4 products. Again, same like above, alkane and CO2. In the place of R, CH3. That means CH3 bond, CH3. 2 CH3 groups are there. So we can write the product is CH3 bonded to CH3. Name of this product is nothing but alkane. Exact name is called ethane. And CO2, how many moles? 2 moles. Okay, I have written here 2 moles of CO2 gas. And here 2 sodiums are there. The 2 sodiums, they have to be eliminated in the form of 2 moles of water, sodium hydroxide. And from our 2 moles of water molecule, 2 H plus ions are there. They have to be removed in the form of water, H2 gas. So ethane and CO2, again same thing. These 2 products are obtained at anode. Alkali and H2 gas, these 2 products are obtained at what beta? Cathode. Obtained at cathode. Okay, all of you. So this is a very, very important reaction. What is the name of this reaction? Coal-based electrolysis method, and also we can say that coal-based electrolytic reaction. Good. Now this is the type 4 reactions involving the salts of carboxylic acids. And in the topic of carboxylic acids, type 5, I mean this is the last as per NCERT textbook. So this is nothing but the type 5 reactions. Substitution reactions. Which reactions beta? Substitution reactions. Substitution reactions in the hydrocarbon part. Substitution reactions in the hydrocarbon part. So in the hydrocarbon part of carboxylic acids, nothing but only in R. That is the hydrocarbon part. So in the hydrocarbon part of carboxylic acids, which type of substitution reactions are going to be takes place? Mainly 2 types. Both are very, very important. So let me consider type 1. That is nothing but the H-Figer reaction. Very, very important. All of you, my dear students, try to be focused a lot. So what is the name of this reaction? H-Figer reaction. Very important for theory cum objective. Sir, what is meant by H-Figer? What will be the abbreviation? Actually, it is a reaction combinedly given by the 3 scientists. So 3 scientists का common concept है बेटा. So okay now. So first scientist name is H for, we have to be say that Hell, and V for another scientist name. So it is also very important reaction. His name is nothing but Volhard. And Z for, we have to be right the other scientist name. His name is nothing but the Jelinski. So Hell wall had Jelinski reaction. Hell wall had Jelinski reaction. HVZ. Hell wall had Jelinski. Clear beta? Yeah. So first of all, I want to give you the statement. So what is mean by HVZ reaction? That is it. Okay. So let me consider it is a property of what beta? Carboxylic acid. But one condition we have to be applied. All types of carboxylic acids, they do not undergo HVZ reaction. So the applicable condition is carboxylic acids, they must contain at least one alpha hydrogen, like aldol condensation reaction. Aldehydes and ketones, they must contain alpha in that aldol reaction. But here in HVZ reaction, carboxylic acids, they must contain at least one alpha hydrogen. Such alpha hydrogen contained carboxylic acids upon reaction with halogen. Upon reaction with halogen. Simply here we have to do either chlorination and also we can say that or bromination. These two reactions are mostly preferable. So alpha hydrogen contained carboxylic acids on reaction with chlorine or bromine. And try to remember, be careful, HVZ reaction, it going to be takes place in presence of the suitable catalyst, that is nothing but the red phosphorus. What is the powder? Red phosphorus we have to be considered. Okay, so the catalyst in HVZ reaction is red phosphorus. And finally here we are going to get the product. The product name is called alpha halo carboxylic acid. What is the product you are going to get beta? Alpha halo carboxylic acid. Means in carboxylic acids alpha hydrogen is there. Now that alpha hydrogen undergo substitution by halogen. That's why the product is nothing but alpha halo carboxylic acid. Okay, all of you know that. So carboxylic acids having alpha hydrogen on reaction with chlorine or bromine in presence of red phosphorus, it's going to be found the product that is nothing but alpha halo carboxylic acid. So reactant is carboxylic acid and product is alpha halo carboxylic acid. Okay, nothing but alpha hydrogen position substituted by the halogen, maybe by the chlorine or maybe by the bromine, as you wish. Okay, now I am going to give you the reaction. So let me consider one formula of carboxylic acid that should contain the alpha hydrogen. Okay, the formula is R bonded to CH2, CH2 bonded to COOH. Carboxylic acid functional group is COOH. Adjacent carbon is alpha, alpha adjacent is beta. But we don't need to consider beta, simply I have written R, whatever that may be, no problem. But alpha should contain hydrogen. So here in that how many alpha hydrogens are there? 2 alpha hydrogens are there. Now it undergo the reaction, you suppose reaction with halogen, addition of X2, halogenation. So addition of halogen or halogenation, we know very well this is a reaction going to be takes place in presence of what nana? Red phosphorus. R bonded to C, okay, I am going to be right here, R bonded to CH. But here alpha contain how many hydrogen atoms? 2 hydrogen atoms. One of the alpha hydrogen combines with halogen and goes to be eliminated in the form of HX. So we are removing one alpha hydrogen now beta. That one alpha hydrogen position that going to be substituted by the halogen. So here this is the alpha carbon, one of the alpha hydrogen replaced by the halogen. And it connected to the functional group that is nothing but what beta? COOH group. Okay, so what is the name of this reactant? Carboxylic acid. Okay, I have written here carboxylic acid. It upon reaction with halogen, nothing but upon halogenation, I mean we can say that upon reaction with Cl2 and also we can say that upon reaction with Br2. any one halogen you can consider due to the more reactivity. Okay, and what will be the product? Alpha carbon connected to halogen, so we can say name of this product is called alpha halo carboxylic acid. Okay, all of you? Good. Now, based on this general equation, now I am going to show you the reaction, example. In that example number 1, here I am going to be consider the best example for carboxylic acid. Always, generally we will consider that is nothing but what, Anna? Acetic acid. Generally what we will consider? Acetic acid. That means CH3 bonded to COOH. CH3 bonded to what, Anna? COOH. So what is the name of this acidic carboxylic acid? Acetic acid. Carboxylic acid, adjacent carbon is nothing but alpha. Alpha contain 3 hydrogen, so we can consider for what, Nana? Substitution reaction, HPZ reaction. But formic acid never undergoes HPZ because of it. Formic acid, no alpha carbon, no alpha hydrogen. Anyway, so acetic acid, you suppose it undergo the reaction halogenation, that is nothing but reaction with what, beta? Chlorine. Acetic acid upon reaction with chlorine, and reaction going to be takes place in presence of what, Nana? Red phosphorus. Now here we are going to get the product. The product is nothing but, here we have taken only 1 mole of Cl2. That means 1 alpha hydrogen combines with Cl and going to be eliminated in the form of HCl. So here alpha carbon contained how many hydrogen? 3. But one of the alpha hydrogen was removed in the form of HCl. Remaining here 2 alpha hydrogens are there. CH3 becomes CH2. But after removal of 1 alpha hydrogen, that position going to be replaced by Cl atom. So alpha hydrogen going to be replaced by Cl, and it connected to the functional group, that is nothing but COOH. So what is the name of this reactant? Acetic acid. On reaction with chlorine in place of red phosphorus, it forms the product is monochloroacetic acid, or you can say that alpha chloroacetic acid. So what is the name of this product here? Alpha chloroacetic acid. Upon bromination, you will get the alpha bromoacetic acid. Like the respective products, you have to be right. Okay, Nana? Right. So on the basis of HPZ reaction, general equation, and it is an example 1, and second example I am going to be consider now. Okay. Again, same reaction I am going to be consider, that is nothing but the CH3 bonded to COOH. Again, what is the name of this reaction, beta? Acetic acid. In acetic acid, functional group adjacent carbon, that is nothing but CH3. That one we have to say that what, Anna? What is alpha hydrogen contained carboxylic acid. So now you suppose it undergo reaction with 3 moles of chlorine, again same catalyst, that is nothing but the red phosphorus. Once again try to focus on this. Okay, now listen carefully. By the take of 1 mole of Cl2, monochloroacetic acid, by the take of 2 moles of Cl2, you will get the product dichloroacetic acid. By the take of 3 moles of Cl2, trichloroacetic acid. Okay, simply we have to do the substitution. So alpha contains how many hydrogen? 3 hydrogen. For the replacement of all 3 hydrogen, here I have taken 3 moles of chlorine, and also we can say that excess of chlorine. Excess of what, Nana? Chlorine. Okay. So all 3 hydrogens, they are going to be replaced by 3 Cl atoms. So the product name is called CCl3 bonded to COOH. And 3 alpha hydrogens, they combine with 3 Cl atoms and goes to be eliminated in the form of 3 moles of HCl. So what is the name of this product? Alpha alpha trichloroacetic acid. Otherwise simply you can write, no problem. The name of this product is called trichloro what, beta? Acetic acid. Trichloroacetic acid. In that manner, alpha hydrogen that going to be replaced by the halogen in carboxylic acids in place of red phosphorus, and after that the final product is nothing but what, Nana? Alpha halocarboxylic acid. Maybe monochloroacetic acid or monobromoacetic acid, is as you wish. Respective number of products you can prepare. So that is your HVZ reaction. Okay, so one question is I'm going to write here formic acid. Another question is here I'm going to write CH3 taken thrice C bonded to COOH. So one is nothing but formic acid. One more is trimethyl acetic acid. These two compounds, they never undergoes HVZ reaction because of here no alpha hydrogen. This is not alpha hydrogen. Functional group adjacent is alpha carbon. Is there any alpha carbon? No alpha hydrogen means no alpha carbon. Do not undergo HVZ. Here alpha carbon is there, but is there any hydrogen upon that alpha? No alpha hydrogen. So we can say it also does not undergo HVZ reaction. That is very, very, very important. You have to be focused a lot. Okay, beta. Good. So in that type 5 substitution reactions in the hydrocarbon part, type 1 is HVZ reaction and type 2 is nothing but the electrophilic substitution reactions. And electrophilic substitution reactions, how to write and what will be the product, you know very well, you can easily write the reactions. Yes, so let me consider type 2, that is nothing but what, beta? Electrophilic substitution reactions. Electrophilic substitution reactions of which carboxylic acid? Aliphatic or beta? Aliphatic compounds, they never undergoes ESR, only aromatic compound, that is nothing but what? Benzoic acid. So electrophilic substitution reactions of what, beta? Benzoic acid. So this is the reaction I am going to be discussing. Okay, let me consider first of all what is the formula of benzoic acid. The formula of benzoic acid is, we have to be say that benzene bonded to COOH. Benzene bonded to COOH. So benzene bonded to COOH means benzene connected to carboxyl functional group. Benzene connected to what is the functional group? Carboxyl functional group. So what is the importance of carboxyl functional group in the compound of what, Nana? Benzoic acid. In the compound of what, beta? Benzoic acid. So carboxyl functional group COOH, it contains two special characters. So the character number 1 is carboxyl functional group. It always going to be act as meta-directing group. It going to act as what, beta? Meta-directing group. And also it contains another special feature, that is nothing but it is a ring deactivating group. So what is the nature of carboxyl functional group? Ring deactivating nature. So due to ring deactivating nature, because of COOH carboxyl functional group, it contain the nature is electron withdrawing nature. It contain the nature is -I effect, negative inductive effect. So due to these two reasons, it going to be act as ring deactivating or withdrawing group, and due to in case of electron withdrawing or in case of electron deactivating group, always incoming electrophile that going to be attacks at which position, beta? Meta position. So finally here we are going to be get only one product, that is nothing but the meta product. It does not give the ortho and para products. So once again, in benzoic acid, benzene was connected to COOH, that is nothing but the carboxyl group. But the nature of carboxyl group is electron withdrawing nature, and I mean it contains negative inductive effect. So due to these two reasons, we have to say that carboxyl functional group is ring deactivating group. So in the presence of electron withdrawing or in the presence of ring deactivating group, incoming electrophile that going to be attacks only at the position, that is nothing but what, Nana? Meta position. So benzoic acid gives only meta substitution product. It does not give the ortho and para products. Okay, Alafinana. Ortho and para product we will get only in case of donating or activating, but carboxyl is what? Deactivating. So it will form only one product, that is nothing but meta product. I hope you understand this answer clearly. Yes. Now let me go for type 1, first electrophilic substitution reaction of benzoic acid, that one I am going to show you, is the name of reaction is called nitration reaction. Which reaction beta? Nitration reaction. So reaction is nothing but nitration of what now? Benzoic acid. Nitration of benzoic acid. Okay. Benzoic acid. What is the formula of benzoic acid? I am going to be considered here benzene. Benzene bonded to electron withdrawing group or ring deactivating group, that is nothing but carboxyl group. In presence of deactivating group, okay, later, but first of all, nitration means, what is meant by nitration? It undergo reaction with nitration mixture. So what is the formula of nitration mixture? The formula of nitration mixture is, we can consider that concentrated nitric acid, and also we can consider along with this the reagent is nothing but the concentrated H2SO4. Concentrated what beta? H2SO4. So a mixture of concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid in 1:1 ratio, that is known as what beta? Nitration mixture. Thus, and what is the name of this reactant? Benzoic acid. Okay, all of you. So benzoic acid upon reaction with nitration mixture, or we can say upon heating with nitration mixture, it's going to be formed. The product is again same thing, benzene I have written there. Benzene connected to the functional group is carboxyl group. So HNO3 means it contains OH group and also it contains NO2 group. That NO2 plus act as electrophile. That electrophile undergo substitution. It will meta position. So this is ortho, this is meta. Meta position substituted by electrophile. So the electrophile during nitration is NO2. You know very well. So electrophile is nothing but NO2 plus hydroxide meta position. So meta nitro benzoic acid. This is your product. What is the name of this product beta? Meta nitro benzoic acid. Good. And listen carefully. So from this meta place we are removing H plus, and from HNO3 we have to remove the OH. So they goes to be eliminated in the form of what beta? Water molecule. So once again statement how we can write Nana? Benzoic acid on reaction with nitration mixture gives meta nitro benzoic acid. This is your final product. Let me go for another one is bromination of benzoic acid. Which reaction beta? Is I am going to tell you the reaction bromination of benzoic acid. Otherwise you can write chlorination of benzoic acid also. So here I am going to be explain about the what beta? Bromination of benzoic acid. How does benzoic acid undergoes bromination, and also we can say that chlorination. So let me consider formula of benzoic acid. First of all we have to consider benzene. Benzene bonded to COOH. Name of this compound is called benzoic acid. Yes, such benzoic acid upon reaction with what? Bromination, or we can say halogenation upon reaction with bromine. So reaction with bromine going to be takes place in presence of ferric bromide, that is the FeBr3, or you can write Cl2 in presence of FeCl3. Yes. So benzoic acid on reaction with bromine in presence of ferric bromide, it going to be formed the product. The product is nothing but the benzene bonded to COOH group, and this is meta place, it contains hydrogen. So that meta hydrogen it going to be replaced by the Br. So we can write the product, that is nothing but the metabromo benzoic acid. Metabromo benzoic acid. So from meta place we are removing one H plus, that combines with Br minus and goes to be eliminated in the form of the byproduct, that is nothing but what, Nana? HBr. So what is the name of this product? Metabromobenzoic acid. If you wrote here Cl2, we can write that metachlorobenzoic acid. Okay, so these are the two very important electrophilic substitution reactions of what, Nana? Benzoic acid. Both they are giving beta product because of, in case of deactivating carboxyl group, incoming electrophile, that going to be adopted meta position only. Number of times I have did the revision. Okay, after that another reaction is nothing but sulfonation. But benzoic acid do not undergo sulfonation because of why? Sulfonation means reaction should be takes place with concentrated sulfuric acid. So H2SO4 contains acidic nature, benzoic acid contain acidic nature, acid, we can't get any sulfonation product. Okay, good. So we can't see the sulfonation of benzoic acid. But another two reactions are there now. Friedel-Crafts alkylation, Friedel-Crafts acylation. Again here also you have to be remember, benzoic acid do not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction. Why? So this is very important to you. Benzoic acid do not undergo or we can say that do not show Friedel-Crafts reaction. Benzoic acid do not show the Friedel-Crafts reaction because of the reason is, in benzoic acid COOH, nothing but carboxyl group is there. Carboxyl group is deactivating in nature, but Friedel-Crafts reaction, they going to be takes place in terms of Lewis acid. What is the Lewis acid? AlCl3. So that Lewis acid, which going to be act as catalyst, which was in acidic in nature, that AlCl3 going to be bonded to the carboxyl group. Okay, so what happened, Nana, here? AlCl3, nothing but Lewis acid, which going to be act as catalyst. So that catalyst going to be bonded to the carboxyl group. AlCl3 gets bonded to, AlCl3 catalyst gets bonded to the deactivating carboxyl group. Means between AlCl3 and COOH, between donor and acceptor, here we are getting a new bond, but we won't get the Friedel-Crafts alkyl and acylation products. So reason is only one thing, AlCl3 is act as Lewis acid catalyst and carboxyl group nature is deactivating nature. So AlCl3 gets bonded directly to the carboxyl group, but it does not form the any Friedel-Crafts product. Okay, so this is the information about the electrophilic substitution reactions of benzoic acid. Now here I want to give you the uses of carboxylic acids. What we have to be know, beta? Yes, we have to be know about the uses of carboxylic acids. So in that uses of carboxylic acids, let me consider first of all about the acetic acid. What we have to be considered, beta? Acetic acid, very important. So acetic acid, it going to be act as vinegar. How much percentage? That is nothing but 6 to 10% of acetic acid, and also we can say that 6 to 10% of CH3COOH. It going to be act as, or we can say it going to be used as, we have to be say that vinegar. What we can say, beta? Vinegar. Due to its vinegar nature, acetic acid, it can be used in food industry for the purpose is nothing but for the preservation of food materials. For the purpose is nothing but for the preservation of what, Nana? Food materials, and also for providing flavoring natures. So for the preserving and flavoring of food materials or food items, we have to use vinegar, in food industry, and also one more very important point is acetic acid can be used for the preservation of, especially the material is nothing but fish, and also one more is nothing but the meat. So such what nana fishy and meat substances, they can be some preserved and they can be protected by the addition of what nana, by the use of acetic acid. So these are the uses, very important for acetic acid, try to be remembered. Okay, next one is nothing but formic acid. What was the formula of formic acid? H bonded to COOH, formic acid. Formic acid, it can be used in the process. The process is nothing but the rubber industry. I mean, in the process of, in the making of leather. So in leather industry, I mean in tanning industry, for the coagulation of rubber. Coagulation means toughness बढ़ाने के लिए. So for providing more toughness and more hardness, the process name is called coagulation. In the process of coagulation of rubber, we can use the formic acid, and also it can be used in textiles industry, and also it can be used in dyeing industry, and also we can say it can be used in electroplating industries. Which industry? Electroplating industries may be अपन use कर सकते हैं. Okay, all of you, right? So let me go for another compound. I'm going to be consider, that is nothing but the sodium benzoate. Sodium benzoate, very important for theory cum objective. Sodium benzoate, it going to be act as food preservative. It going to be act as what beta? Food preservative. So for the preservation of food materials for a long time against microorganisms, we can use the compound that is nothing but the sodium benzoate. Very important. So many times repeated in objective also. And next point is, I want to say that esters of benzoic acid, they are used in manufacture of perfume substances, or we can say that used in perfumery. So perfume making में भी use कर सकते हैं esters of benzoic acid. And go for here, I am going to be consider another compound that is nothing but the hexane dioic acid, and also we can say that hexane 1,6 dioic acid. In the nomenclature already I have told you, its another name is called adipic acid. What is another name? Adipic acid, or we can say hexane 1,6 dioic acid. It going to be act as monomer for the preparation of polymer is nylon 6,6. So the preparation of nylon 6,6 I am going to show you in the chapter of polymers by using adipic acid. So next thing is here, I want to say that higher fatty acids, they are used in manufacturing of soaps and detergents. What beta? Soaps and detergents. So in the manufacturing of soaps and detergents, we can use the higher fatty acids like stearic acid, formic acid, like that compounds we can be used. Okay na beta? Yes. So these are the very important uses of what nana? Carboxylic acids. So as per NCERT textbook, the topic of carboxylic acids, I mean the chapter of aldehydes and ketones and carboxylic acid, was completely over. So from that carboxylic acids topic, around 5 to 6 now very important competitive point of view reactions are there. So in tomorrow's class I am going to be finished completely. Okay na beta? Right.